So I'm here today with a video using the silhouette. I'm also trying something new. I got software that'll actually video my computer so that I don't have to use my camera for it. So let's hope all this works out. First thing, I actually bought these files because I was being lazy today. So there's two. I bought two files, one for a onesie and one for a tank top for myself. So the first one, here's the download screen. I bought them off Etsy. This process is going to be exactly the same for anything you buy. So once you buy it, you're going to click download. A box is going to pop up. I've already downloaded it, but I'll click the button because it should pop up anyway. And it'll say save. And you save it. There's the box. And it goes to save, and you'll say okay. Once it downloads, it'll show up here in your download box. That's this one. It's a zip file. And I use Firefox, by the way. So if you use other stuff, it might be slightly different. But I'm a Firefox person. So it shows up in this box up here. I'm going to drop this back down. If you open your folders, it'll show up here. So let's see, where is it? Oh, I've moved it. It'll show up in this folder. I usually copy and paste it, or I cut it. I must have cut these. That's fine. And I save all my stuff in a folder called SVGs. So they're in here somewhere. Here. There's the zip file, and I've unzipped it. And the other one was just the SVG, so it's not a zip file. So I saved them in a folder. And that's how that works. When you go into Silhouette, I have my library open. Yours will open up here to the design screen. When you're ready to use them, you'll do File, Open, you'll go to the folder you saved it in. So you're going to find it in here. I'm going to do the onesie first. I remembered the name, so I'm just going to type it in. And it opens up on your Mac. So that's way too big for a onesie. You can get different sizing options for all of your files, it's based on t-shirt size and things like that. They have different ones all over Pinterest. So for onesies, you're looking about, if you're going up to about 6 months, I would do somewhere around 3 to 4 inches. Anything larger, you could go upwards of 5 inches. I like 4 most of the time. So I'm just going to make this somewhere between that. That's probably good. Now, when you use a file from Etsy, when you go to the cut page, you'll notice something. So I'm just going to go to it. When you click on cut, there's no cut lines. So it won't actually cut anything. So what you want to do is select this trace box here. And then you're going to click select trace area. You're going to highlight it. You're going to make sure it's solid fill. You're going to trace everything. And the reason that you're going to do that, this did not work. So let me start over. All right. You're going to trace everything. And that's so that you get the insides of your letter O's, the insides of your letter A's will actually trace. So you see these red lines. So you're done with that. And now you're going to close your trace box. And if you go to send, you'll see all the red lines where it's going to cut. So once you click cut, you'll want to make sure that all of your settings are correct. So I'm going to be using Thermoflex HTV today. So my settings for Thermoflex, the speed I usually keep at 8, the blade is usually at 2, and the force is at 7. And you want to make sure that you change your material to heat transfer smooth. And you have one of two choices with your mirror. You can do one of two things. It'll ask you when I push send, it'll ask me if I want to mirror it or send it as is. What I like to do is on the mat itself, you can right click and say flip horizontally. That's what I like to do. So when it goes to the mat, it's already mirrored. So now when I push send, I won't have to make it mirror. When it asks me, I'll say send it as is because I've already done that. But you do get asked the question. So once you do that, you just click cut and it'll cut. And that's the easiest way to make a file for a shirt. You can type them in, you can do all kinds of stuff. But if you're lazy, this file was $1 on Etsy. So, but I probably have all those fonts too. I very well may. My library is insanely huge. So, but I needed something quick. It's already done for me. I don't have to weld anything. It works out. So I'll be back with the pressing part in the next clip. So I'm here letting the Easy Press heat up. Got my onesie. Put in my Quilt Binding Express. Onesie's on the right side. And this is the front. Quick measurement across the front. So it's 8 inches across. It's about 10 inches, and you're going to start a couple inches down from the top. I like to, anyway. So I'll start about right there. Grab my design. I usually eyeball it to make sure the letters are straight. This vinyl's cold peel, so I won't peel it until it's cold, and then I'll press it again. It's nice and cold now. And just peel it off. So there you have it, a finished onesie.